it's interesting because you guys will see that there is a small segment of us who actually give her support and don't question her, and I'm one of the people in there. But it was questionable, highly.
And then, at the end of this episode too, we see you and Mia kind of get called out for, her post about her health situation. What was your reaction when you first read that? And why did you feel like you wanted to say something to her?
I don't think that not everything is for social media.
Mm-hmm.
Not everything, and if there is a situation where it is something like cancer, that's not to be played with. It's not a joke or a game. So if you don't have cancer, then you surely shouldn't be telling the world that. And as housewives, as people that are on this public platform, you have to be responsible for the things that you put out there. And that's kind of what I was saying to her. Like, look, you can't just be willy-nilly with what you're saying to the people, because you're a housewife and this is a platform. And, you have people you have to just be very smart about the things that you're saying publicly.
Does this carry on throughout the course of the season?
No.
Okay.
Real quick.
What did you make about that? And were you surprised that she did go so public without getting like the full answers right away?
Yeah, I was like, so my first reaction when I saw the post was like, oh my God, what's going on? I hope she's okay. Mm-hmm. And then I had a wait a minute moment. Like, why is she saying all this, on Instagram? Like, why is she telling this to hundreds of thousands of strangers? Like, it felt to me I thought it was odd to share that type of information so prematurely,
mm-hmm.
Because it definitely caused an emotional reaction in me. And I'm like, I couldn't imagine why you would share this on a platform like this,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I definitely had my thoughts.
Yeah. Well, how does that kind of change the course of, or maybe the dynamics early on in the season? Because it seems like Giselle kind of calls her out for it at the end of the first episode.
Yeah. I mean, I think, honestly, I don't think Mia was expecting to be called out the way that she was. And so I think for her, it was like, I think anyone naturally would probably go into defense mode and say oh my gosh, how could you, I was sick, I wasn't feeling well. And how could you, turn this into something that it's not, and really be shocked by people's response when Mia probably thought she was being, sincere about whatever she was going through. So I think for her to hear no, this is actually what it looked like, and this is what we thought, and these are the things we, thought about it. I think it didn't feel good to her. But I think she quickly learned, in this group, we don't hold our tongue. We tell you, our thoughts and feelings and our opinions. And when something doesn't seem right, we let you know. And so it's like, would you rather someone tell you to your face, this is what it looked like? Or would you rather people just talk behind your back and you don't know? So.
Right.